Hey guys, it's me, Becca Lori Hector, and I am back here on YouTube, just like most of you know, that I'm coming back because I am bringing you Neurodiversity Newsstand, the vlog. So it's been a while since I've been on YouTube. I kind of put away YouTube for all of those projects that I was working on, although I really loved what I was doing. And so if you have a chance and you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, go ahead and subscribe. You can go back and look at some of the fun things I was playing with doing and sharing with you guys back then. But then I kind of took a break and I was doing some things, and so let me catch you up, I guess, if you were following the channel from those days, so you kind of know where I'm at. So I was doing 40-hour-a-week job. I kind of tried to do both things for a little bit there, and then I had to kind of let go of this piece for a multitude of reasons. But I kept doing like little bits and pieces of it. Well, nonetheless, and as we all knew it was coming, 40 hours a week is not sustainable for somebody with my challenges, and so I had to leave. It was kind of a summation of every job I've ever had. It's like a big old case of adult bullying and I think a group of people that, I don't know, whatever. In any case, not something that I could sustain. So I decided, how did I want to come back? What did I want to come back kind of doing? And as I'm looking for work, I guess, if that's even what I'm going to do, I'm not even sure about that. So we'll see. We'll kind of see where that all takes me. I've been in a giant amount of recovery for the last, I don't know, gosh, it's probably been a month now, because I came really close to burnout, and that was super upsetting. I knew it was coming. I knew I was going to get there. It's unavoidable, and no matter how many times you try to stop that screeching train, it sneaks up on you. But I managed to catch it before it got really bad, and kind of really went into that burnout. And I've been digging myself out slowly for a couple, for like a month now. In any case, I'm ready to get back to sharing some more of myself with you guys. And what I decided to do was kind of look at what are the things that I'm doing that I enjoy, and that it seems, at least to me, that others of you enjoy. And so I decided, let's take a look at what I'm doing. And the thing that I enjoy the most, and the thing that I think I have the most organic connection, I think, with those of you out there, is in my Facebook group called Neurodiversity Newsstand. Hence, this is the name of this. What I wanted to do is to take kind of the stuff we're doing in there and talking about in there and try and share it in another format, I guess. And I'm kind of thinking about an odd way about how less news shows and more like entertainment news shows do their little half-hour kind of once a week, kind of updating you on all of the like big important gossip type things that happen kind of out in the entertainment world. So for us, it's all of the neurodiversity news, and that's why our newsstand group is a great group. We share everything from funny memes that we enjoy to articles we can't believe are out there to really great research studies, opportunities to learn something, webinars that you can take, everything like that. And we all kind of participate as a collective in making sure that that space remains respectful to each other, and as well as a sort of positive place, or a place where everything that we're sharing and talking about in there isn't about dragging each other down, but rather trying to see the momentum of our community move forward. So most of the 112 of you that have subscribed to this channel are probably from my Facebook version of Neurodiversity Newsstand, which was so successful that I brought it over onto LinkedIn. So I now have a LinkedIn version of Neurodiversity Newsstand, where I do the same thing, but for some people, LinkedIn is their platform, and those things are a little bit, the articles in there are a little bit more business-based. Sometimes I cross-share, but it's interesting because what people want to talk about on one platform isn't necessarily what people want to talk about on another platform. But what that means is that when when a really important article comes up on one or the other, we kind of get to share it across, or because I bring it across, right? So that we can be as informed and as educated, we can be sharing everything that's going on with each other and kind of stay up to it. I think the other thing I really enjoy about our group is that it's not just a group of autistics, it's not just a group of professionals, it's not just a group of educators or parents or anything. It's not just a anything. We're all in there. It's international. We're a mixed group of all of those things, and yet we've all politely agreed that we'd like to be nice to each other and continue to educate and share resources with each other, as well as occasionally knowing that we find similar things funny. So yeah, that's what's going on with that scenario, and I'm trying not to look because you see that. I'm going to share it with you because I'm having a thing about it. Yeah, that's my, oh, there we go. It's that direction. So my wisdom hairs, I have a lot of them. It's a nice little white streak that I have going on there. Yeah, I've been coloring my hair since I was 12 years old. I honestly am not sure I know what my natural color is. So you can see I've let my eyebrows kind of grow in a little bit so I can see what color they are naturally. I'm actually contemplating just stopping coloring my hair and letting it grow in natural and see how gray I actually am. And I just want to simplify my life. I'm in this place of like, what else can I unlayer? What are the layers that kind of I've taken on to myself from, I don't know, the world and society and things like that. And so part of that is unpackaging kind of the masking. And one of the things I definitely use as masking, and I know a bunch of other autistics that do it as well, is wearing makeup, for example, or how we get dressed, our jewelry, making sure our nails might be done or whatever that might be. But I know for me, that piece is kind of a piece of my masking. And so what I'm trying to do is to take out all of those things because they use up spoons that I'd rather use for other things. So let's use my manicures, for example, because I've already started on that train. I decided to stop going, right, and taking care of my nails, and it was something that was put into my head for sure from years of living in New York. But like the way you could tell if somebody took care of themselves is if their nails were cared for and all of these kind of things. So I think that was one of those things for myself. But when I think about how much money I was spending on those things when I don't have the coordination to do it myself, and also whether I really liked it, sitting through it, it was very annoying to sit through. The smells are awful, all kinds of stuff. And kind of the same thing goes with my hair, but I really like coloring my hair. So that one, it's been a little tricky, but I digress. I was talking about Newsstand and I was sharing with you my updates, and I'll try not to get too back into the old format of things, but I do want to make sure that I'm touching base with you guys. And if I'm going to take the time to do these videos, then I'm going to share some shit with you before we talk about the serious stuff or the not so serious stuff. It depends on what the week looked like. So I'm going to try doing these on Friday afternoons. As you can see, I'm going to be doing them just like I've always done them. Oh, but if you did watch this channel before, you guys, you may notice that I moved my office around. Not only did I move my office around, I literally moved my office. I was upstairs in a room, and what we've decided to do here to kind of bring in some money, and what Antonio really wants to do kind of with his spoons up here is to work on training, boarding, and working with dogs during the day, and spending some time with them so they can get socialization. So we've been kind of working on that little project, and I gave up my office upstairs so we could make that into the dog room. So that's now the dog room, and what we did was take over the room that we weren't sure what to do with and made it by default into our office. And it's downstairs, and I happen to like it a lot better. I like the quiet. My cats like it in this room better, which tells me I'm gonna like it in this room better. But it's also a different color walls, and all the furniture's in different places. But I'm happier in this little section. So maybe next time I do a video, I'll pick up the camera or something, and I'll show you the rest of the room. But this is where I am right now. And so yeah, I redid my office. But in any case, here we are in Neurodiversity Newsstand, and since it's our first entry, I took the first 10 minutes, I apologize, to get you guys on track and get me on track. But now I'm gonna give it a go. Remember, this is my first time doing this at all, so we'll find out if I'm any good at it and if it becomes something we want to watch. Let's find out, newsies. Here we go. All right, this week